Coming to one person, I as a Gen Z, I respect so much. Raila Amolo Odinga.
Well, your name, Gen Z is not a name.
My name is Spea, if you are new here. Raila Amolo Odinga spoke on weekend. And we as Gen Z, let us use decorum when criticizing this man. He spoke the truth. There is a system, established system. Whether Raila knows or he does not, but there is a system, political system, that manipulates the will of the people. Hiyo nayo iko. So Raila Odinga challenged us as Gen Z and asked us, yes, you are saying Ruto must go, but what next? It's very true. We never had an elaborate plan on how to remove one El Chapo. We never had a plan, but we had a quest. We had a quest, and any movement always have 4 stages. One, you brand yourself. We did it. Kila mtu anajua Gen Z. Everyone worldwide knows who is Gen Z. Second stage is a violent stage where blood is shed. We did it. And we buried our comrades with a Kenyan flag. We have achieved those 2 things. But in planning, we failed to plan. Executing, we failed to execute. Because when we invaded parliament, the house of anarchy, the house of absurd, the first thing we saw, ni mchele na mandazi. Meaning what? Meaning what? Meaning what? Bunge power. Gen Z power. Gen Z power. Meaning what? We had a quest, but we never had a spiritual guidance on how to run down an autocracy. It is never an easy thing. Chacha sana online. Niko hapa kuangalia mambo matatu. Specifically 3 things. Ya kwanza ni msichana wetu ambaye yuko Vietnam waiting for execution, kukatwa shingo. Ya pili nitaongelea kuhusu Duta is alleging someone called Joroge. Joroge gave her the parcel. So if you have a working NIS, who is this Joroge? John Joroge. Who was to receive the parcel at Vietnam? Was it the real destination of the parcel? Sababu, we know regional politics, geographical, global politics. Vietnam has very ruthless laws about drugs. At Chinese, when their leader Mao Zedong took over, they established a new China. The agency wants to establish a new political establishment. They have very strict rules regarding drugs. But these Chinese, they have conquered Laos. For you don't know, Laos is a country neighboring Vietnam. And Chinese have a specific area, autonomous, ruled by Chinese. That's why they operate illegal money laundering, casinos, prostitution, drugs. So, as a Gen Z is enlightened, that parcel was destined for Laos. It was not for Vietnam. And Jerry was caught in between. Now if you have a working government, let us intervene. And we have so many ways of killing a rat. There are so many ways of killing a rat. Here in Kilimani, we have Vietnamese disguising as Chinese, operating casinos, money laundering casinos in our country. Illegal cybers, money laundering. When they scam people all over the world, they open casinos in these autocratic states like Kenya, where rule of law is never followed. And you are led by such people. So, if we have a caring president, our NIS, you know NIS, they just get drunk here in bars. The best harlot in town belongs to a CID or an NIS officer. Hadi wanakula malawari wasupu sana hii Nairobi. We know these things. And when we speak up, you are silenced. You may hate Gachagua, but Gachagua spoke the truth. NIS is completely failed. So Duta is facing 2 things. She is facing fire in Vietnam, and here locally she is also facing fire. Sababu waponyenye wenye wamemtuma, if they are there, they are fearing if she manages to return. Yeah. Ata mention their names. And do you all remember Mase Keino? Don't forget Mase Keino. She was a student here at UN. What happened? You know, these things our politicians are so wicked. Kuna vitu marabili wanadeshanga mchana na usiku. At night, oh my God, I wish you knew half of the things they do at night. I wish you knew what they do at night. I will tell you, do your research. Now, coming to one person, I as a Gen Z, I respect so much. Raila Amolo Odinga.
Well, your name, GenZ is not a name.
My name is Spea, if you are new here. Raila Amolo Odinga spoke on weekend. And we as Gen Z, let us use decorum when criticizing this man. He spoke the truth. There is a system, established system, whether Raila knows or he does not, but there is a system, political system, that manipulates the will of the people. Hiyo nayo iko. So Raila Odinga challenged us as Gen Z and asked us, yes, you are saying Ruto must go, but what next? It's very true. We never had an elaborate plan on how to remove one El Chapo. We never had a plan, but we had a quest. We had a quest. At any movement, always have 4 stages. 1, you brand yourself. We did it. Kila mtu anajua Gen Z. Everyone worldwide knows who was Gen Z. Second stage is a violent stage where blood is shed. We did it. And we buried our comrades with a Kenyan flag. We have achieved those 2 things. But in planning, we failed to plan. Executing, we failed to execute. Because when we invaded parliament, the house of anarchy, the house of absurd, the first thing we saw, ni mchele na mandazi.
Na chapati. Kulikuwa na njaa tu.
Meaning what?
Kulikuwa ni njaa tu.
Meaning what? Meaning what? Bunge power. Gen Z power. Gen Z power. Meaning what? We had a quest, but we never had a spiritual guidance on how to run down an autocracy. It is never an easy thing. So one thing we done with them, but for sure wherever they are, they know that we have a quest that has never been realized by our forefathers, who fought the white man, and the one who took over a colonial state. As we speak, it's nothing Kenyan we use, starting from State House. That is not us. And we as Gen Z, as we regroup, that's the next stage. Plan and then execute well the plan. Finally, we shall have a wedding of taking over the country. First thing we must do, now we are giving them time for one. These people ahead of us, they are starting to regroup. Juicy, Gen Z, forgive me. I was astray. I was playing the game of divide and rule. Fine. For now, let us lie low. Let us play the game. Let us play their game. Let us play their game. But we are most in that game. In 2007, let's plant ourselves in this system. Start by MCA, being an MCA. I said the speaker in South B, supporting one of Gen Z. That's where we should start. Let's infiltrate these people. Let them know that we have a quest and we must achieve it. And by the way, by 2027, we may not have a direct candidate from us. For one, maybe because of age, lack of experience, but you learn with the time. After 2027, that's where now we are going to plan on how to take over the country totally. And there are things we must do. One, we must change things that are of the status quo as per the colonial government that left us. We are not yet uhuru. There's not yet uhuru. And I want to assure Raila Amolo Odinga, the sewage pipes of history will not swallow down your bones. You'll be remembered. That I can assure you. Tutakumbuka mtu mmoja anaitwa Raila Amolo Odinga. But the sewage of history will swallow some. Kuna watu tunafaa tusahau. So Gen Z, my fellow Gen Z, it is a critical stage. They are bashing us. Wanatuona hatuna mwelekeo. But God is there. Our forefathers' dream must be achieved. We must dismantle State House. When we establish the new political system, like the Mao Zedong of China did. First of all, this is State House. No Gen Z president will ever occupy that State House. it will be built by us. Wewe ulete wheelbarrow ya kokoto, wewe ulete simiti. That is first covenant of having a country. Hii ni pesa ya matiang'i na wao.
Endelea. Continue.
So that's first thing of a covenant. For you to have a country, you must do away with things. As we speak, we don't have our own city. We as Kenya, we don't have our own city. We don't have our own coat of arms. Even the national anthem we sing. We don't know how it was composed. So we are going to start from scratch. That's the message I want to send to the GenZ. Nikimalizia speaker about Kawera Mwangaza. She's a lady, an iron lady. But unfortunately in this country, there are communities who don't believe in women leadership. And they should shape up. I have 3 communities in Kenya. One is Meru tribe. We have Kisii. We have Somali. They have not yet accepted women leadership. Kawera Mwangaza game was planned, executed by the male chauvinist leaders of Meru sub-tribe. That is regrettable. The country is moving forward and we shall reclaim our country back. One day, we shall look at, back and see, recognize yourself as a Kenyan and be proud Kenyan. We cannot be here. Duta, as a speaker, Duta looked home, she saw no hope. As I speak, one person called Francis Atwoli is in Switzerland taking selfies. Anatutumia picha. Kitambi iko huko. Nyororo ni kilo 10 kwa shingo. Yes, in this country there was a bill that was passed. A Kenyan by birth, a watchman, a doorman, minimum wage should be 30,000. But what happens here? Now, I'm sorry, that job ni ya kila mtu. But inapata. I'm here to address Atwoli. Atwoli, you are part of the political system we want to dismantle. We are going to dismantle. Labor laws has never been enacted. People say a lot and a ancestral thing to fly away and white man us. Why? We know Switzerland is a white man's world. Offshore accounts of this whole political system, oligarchs, he wants to dismantle. Work on account huko. They have billions there. You are here, you don't even have a shelter. Umekunywa uji ya 10 na bado huko na deni ya msichana uji. What a shame to be a Kenya. That is second. Bunga power. GenZ power. We have a quest. We are the 4th generation of the real Mau. Our forefathers went through hell. If you happen to go to YouTube, there's a channel. You know, I don't really understand Kikuyu, but I love Kikuyu community. The channel is called Mau Chronicles. Go look at it. The things that those forefathers went through is horrific, terrifying. Up to date, we don't have a monument befitting their value. We just have a structure here at Uhuru Park with a short history. 4 sentence in there describing Mau struggle. I want to thank the second liberators of this country, led by Raila and odinga. You have done your part. But Raila at the core, we need you as GenZ. Guide us. If Raila, you mean well for this country, if history wants to serve you right, please hold our hand. With those few remarks, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you for your leadership. I'm loyal to your leadership. You bring order here. Hata naona kama kujizigiza tu, unajua wanasiasa wenye hawana maendeleo wanaleta pesa hapa, tukamkuji tunakuja hapa Matiang'i bado hatujajua maneno yake. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much.